Hello, everybody. Welcome to round 9 of the Online World Championship. Today I'm playing Roberto Terenziani from Italy. And as always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're interested in one of my books or taking lessons, please go to my website. Okay, ready to go. So, out of 8, I won 5 and lost 3, so only 2 lives left. So this is basically a must win if I want to have any chance still in the tournament. Yeah, so do I make the 3? Feel like I have to move my back checkers here, so curious about this one. I feel since he has made the 4-point and a decent anchor, I need to fight for my own good anchor. We will see later. So, yeah, close to a must-win situation. Okay, making the 5-point and leaving a blot feels weird. This is interesting. Duplicating deuces, maybe to counter prime. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, suddenly a cube. I feel with my prime, I have enough chance to justify a take, so I will take this cube. So in my last match in the German Championship, I had a really terrible misclick. So this is also kind of bad. Is it this? Okay, I can make the 4-point, but I know I shouldn't spend too much time on all this. Maybe it's like this. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. So I made a terrible misclick. What cost me 1,700. So that's not so easy to achieve. And since then, I have my buttons readjusted so that they are further apart, the confirm button and the undo button. Hope that will help me to avoid this. So this is mainly about not getting gammoned here. Very little winning chances. Not getting any better. Okay, certainly won't hit. So for 1, don't know, maybe like this. I don't know, can't make a big difference. Need a 6. Still have reasonable chances to avoid the gammon loss. Now, if I get a high number, I will just run out. Cannot win the game anyway, or extremely unlikely. I don't want to get pointed on. And if I just play like this, I'm big favorite to save the gammon. So almost safe. 5, 4. Yeah. Whatever. So despite the result, I'm relatively confident about my take. Some difficult moves right at the beginning when when I'm still in the warm-up phase, or maybe they felt difficult precisely because of that. Nothing special here so far. Certainly will keep the back checker. I mean, of course, I want to hit something now. But certainly, yeah, that's good. So now where do I play the 3? I like having the contact still between the back checkers. So 23 and the bar, they are connected. Double aces, good shot. I don't think I want to hit loose. Three, two. So he has got a priming structure. I certainly don't want to anchor on the 23. I mean, I would have made the anchor if he had a blitzing structure, but he doesn't. Even though now he will start blitzing me. Attacking me, that is. I guess. Leaves an awful lot of return shots, so don't know if that's the way to go. I think if he attacked me, he should have stepped up. At least that's my feeling. This looks really awkward. Do I really need to make a tempo play here? Sixes are still good from the bar. And this fits much better into a priming game plan. When he covers something and then maybe I can make a point. Okay, I don't know if that is really necessary, but that keeps the 11, keeps him off balance. He might dance. Okay, this looks a bit more aggressive. At least he has some really bad numbers now. This was not one of them. 2-1. Okay, so I shouldn't hit. I should certainly anchor, and then yes, that's the deuce. Hopes that he cannot escape, of course. He's thinking about cubing. I wouldn't cube in his shoes simply because he can get that checker to safety and still in most variations I would have a take. So I don't see enough market losers. Easy take. So now, okay, so I roll something and I don't think that now he has lost his market by a lot. I can also, yeah. Okay, let's make the point first. Don't waste any time. Yeah, simply because of the possible accidents that still can happen. So it's an inflexible position. I mean, that was his worst, of course. So I think his cube was too early. Of course, it worked out very well for him so far. Can you do? Okay. Shall I keep the midpoint? But really, what for? I mean, I want to build a strong board. And I won't be able to keep it for much longer anyway. So now I'm ready to hit something. Or of course roll double sixes. Oops. Probably I should jump out. I mean, I would crunch next time if I don't roll a six. Okay, that's unfortunate. I think going there was best. But we will see. Maybe it was a mistake. Just thought if I don't run out, I can make the close board, yes, but on my next roll, if I don't roll a six, I will crunch. So, I don't know, whatever. Shouldn't waste any time on these decisions. Okay, oops, this was wrong. 4, 1. And taking the checker off. So for nothing, not a good start, obviously. So this game I felt a bit more confident about my play, but sometimes these subjective impressions are really completely off. So usually when you have made the bar point, you shouldn't hit on the ace. So I will follow that rule, even though it looks a bit weird. Not a good number. I think I just want to split here, trying to get an anchor. And now awful lot of hidden covers, so better make the anchor for now. So after splitting to the bar, many hidden covers. So some progress. Okay, I better enter. Nope. So it's itching to cube this because it's not easy at all for him to get all these back checkers home. I can just anchor, I can hit something. I think I've got enough market losers to just cube here. Very weird position for him, and I'm down in the match, so I'm not too worried. I mean, it can't be far away from a cube. He's got a lot of work to do, 3 checkers back. Question is whether I even hit that checker. I mean, that gives him only more possibilities to anchor. I think the way to go is just to prime him, let him crunch. Okay, so he anchors. Not a good result, of course. And since he anchored, actually, I still want to crunch him. I don't see the point in hitting here at all. I mean, I make the blocking point. I'm really curious about this. Yeah, I was hoping that he couldn't step up with that back checker, but I'm in full control of the outfield. So here I have to go, I guess. Don't want to leave too many shots. I mean, he can still crunch, of course. Not like that. Five, four. Okay, let's make an inside point. Keep maximum outfield control. 6-5 is a hitter. Okay, finally some crunch. I really would like to get him off the 20 anchor, but right now I don't see how. Okay, I cannot make the 9. Certainly play the ace here. I don't want to waste the checker deep in my home board. I'm not too afraid. So is it like this? I mean, what is the 12 point really doing here? Maybe it's just like this. I don't know. 12 point is not too important. Okay, certainly want to hit that checker, and I will just continue. Slot an important point. Don't want to waste any checkers. If he hits me, I have so much time to enter again. Sometimes I do it even right away. And like that, I have established my outfield control again. And I will certainly keep that checker there in the outfield. So don't really mind getting hit here because that's just another checker that controls the outfield, that is. Well, I shouldn't dance, so though. So now there's some real danger here that he can escape with everything. Okay, he's going for it. A bit of an invitation to attack, of course. What I will do. And yeah, this could be getting awkward for him. So certainly I need to cover. And I play inside, keep the outfield control. Yeah, that seems to be the play. 5-1 is a good shot for him. So I want to continue building my board. The 3 is clear. Do I really play 16-12? I don't like it too much because this is just more shots. This looks also a bit weird. Don't really know. But I certainly want to stay back with both of my checkers. It's all about maximizing contact. Hope I can hit something here. That's a very clear miss. Okay. And 2, 3, 4. The race is not terrible. This is maximum contact still, I would say. So probably, can he afford to hit me? Probably not. Okay, so important moment here. Will he come closer? Yeah. So that was that game. 4 cube in some shot, but the race is really terrible. I don't think I can take this. I mean, he moves both checkers in. And then what are my chances? Maybe I can take it even. A close board. So 6-1, 5-1, 6-2, 5-2. Yeah, but I will drop it. I don't think it's enough contact. Okay, that's a cube. And even at the score, still a take. So he's thinking, so that gives me some hope. I can finally get on the scoreboard. So the last game was really difficult to play with all these contact plays and holding game. I mean, trying to all these non-hitting plays that I did. I'm really curious about. But actually, my plan worked out well. Let him crunch, but then, yeah, he was able to bring his checkers home. What can you do? So really hoping for a pass here. I mean, not in the sense I don't want him to make a mistake. I mean, not in that sense, but yeah, would help me. I mean, maybe he's correct passing, but I can't imagine. It's such an easy take for money. 6-0. Yeah, maybe it's closer than I thought. Not too much experience with these scores. 5-4. Do I want to split or go for the attack? I think I prefer to go for the attack, just in case. Just in case that he's not able to anchor. However, didn't do me the favor. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I mean, these double five splits, these games can easily turn around because my structure is bad other than for a blitz attack. And when the opponent anchors, then you have all these checkers deep in your home board. And usually it doesn't go that as quick as in this opportunity. I think he should keep the safety of an anchor. That gives me some jokers. I think he should make the anchor, yes. I think he will do that in the end. Bit too ambitious. I mean, I could just hit with a 5 and he dances, so that gives him a lot of safety, so protects him against accidents. So actually, I'm happy that he didn't make the anchor. Doesn't get punished though. Okay, raise is about even. If I get the anchor, I'm doing okay. Yeah, this is much better, I think. Put some more pressure on me. Okay, 5-2 is a bad number. I think the only thing I can do is just escape. 2-1. Yeah, I feel I really need to move my back checkers. I don't want to put a checker on the 4 point. So again, he has got a priming structure. Maybe that's an overplay. But I feel I need to get something going. Anything else seems to be really weak. Okay, some progress. Now the plan is obviously to escape the last back checker and go for the race, which has gotten pretty bad too now. Okay, it's double fives. Yeah, 11 pips with me on roll. Not the end of the world, but so far I haven't been too fortunate with my cubes. I think in his shoes I probably would play the 3-1 switch. Why not? Yeah. Gains more ground in the race. I might dance. Okay, so down 15 pips. Was just thinking whether I even should have taken a cube here, despite being that much down in the match score, but I really don't see a way of winning this. Now he can simply play on for the gammon, I think, because he doesn't have any bad rolls, and if he rolled something, if I enter, he can still cash with the cube, so good decision by him, certainly. And he can just, yeah, works out fine so far for him. So that play on was more like not that he wins tons of gammons, but there is really no downside to it. Like here, does he have a bad roll at all? I don't think so. So after any sequence, I probably would have to pass. Don't see a bad roll for him. I mean, a roll that leaves a shot that I may hit. So since there's no way that I can get back into the game, there's no cost for him to continue playing on. So I think this is a mistake. Of course, I got a drop and doesn't get any better. So his good take. I think it was a good take. Rewarded. Okay. Think. Okay. That's the play. I don't know if I should really split here. Bit of a blitzy formation already, but this looks just kind of harmless. Well, yeah, not so sure, but I think I don't want to be stuck on the ace. Okay, not getting much better. Oh no, he should have hit the second checker, I think, simply to keep me from anchoring on the 21 and getting into a halfway decent game. Not that it mattered here because he simply made the point with double fives after I danced. So, but I think that was clear cut to hit and keep me from getting the second anchor. I have the feeling that this won't be the most exciting video, although I really think I had some difficult and interesting decisions so far. So from that point of view, yeah, still haven't figured out what to comment on in these phases where I don't have any decisions. Okay, now, okay, I suppose the match will keep on being difficult because now that's the PR nightmare, a containment game. So my plan is to construct a prime from the 9 to the 4. It would be ideal. On the other hand, I mean, the 5 point is so important, gets one of my checkers into play. I think I should make the 5 point here. So if he hits me, still plenty of chances to hit him again. So this, oops. Okay, certainly this. And now going for the outfield control, of course. So I think I should run from here to, idea is that now he has bad uses. He has to hit me with uses. I don't see a point hitting on the ace point. So for example, here, still cannot cube. Okay, things start to look a bit better. So he's pausing. Is he really thinking of cubing? So that was a great shot for him. Okay, so usually you shouldn't hit loose in these cases when you have to break the prime. So I guess I won't do it. Hope that he doesn't roll a 6 or a 6 that gives me hitters. Okay, I'll do it like this. Don't think it's the right idea to hit loose. Also, the idea was that if he rolls an ace or a deuce without a 6, then he actually has to break his board again. So this looks like maximum contact, 10s and 11s. I guess, yeah. Yeah, these containment contact games, pretty tough. So if he cubes, so 10s and 11s. I hit quite open. He has 8 checkers off, so I mean, my winning chances are so slim. I think my short equity is actually pretty decent. I think that is actually a take, so I'll take it at this score, but I might be mistaken. So 3s and 4s, but if I hit him and he dances, he still has a take, so I have no market losers. So yeah, I don't know it. If that was really a take, but at the score, who knows? Not me for sure. Six one, still not. Yeah, okay, so maybe I shouldn't put that checker there. Okay. So, yeah, it was a bit sloppy. So again, we are in this contact situation. I think it's just this. And of course, let's hope I hit here. Oh, that was a convincing way of hitting. Still want to keep the prime, make the 6 prime, so don't make the ace point prematurely. Guess. Okay, here we go. Already familiar with this. So this is the 11 distance. I think 11 distance is best here. But I'm not sure. So preparing not to lose a gammon at least. Yeah. How do I feel about my take now? Don't have any idea. Seemed like an awful lot of contact, but then I'm not even the favorite. On the other hand, my take point is really low. So, yeah, kind of whatever. It's also like in these situations, and of course, since I'm recording it, it's kind of tough to keep up concentration when everything just goes against you. For now, I mean, it's not over yet, but yeah, it's just hard to, I mean, this is also always a bit about motivation. And yes, you should see each individual position as, let's say, a new quiz problem. And okay, so quiz problem. So I could make a cool play here, duplicating deuces. So now six is hit. This looks really inflexible. Maybe something like this, really? Twos are good anyway. I don't know, the other position is a bit stacked. But yeah. So like that, I have sixes and ones. Well, I shouldn't spend too much time on it. I will just do something creative here for the fun of it. Okay, so I guess I'm forced to hit here. Hope for the best. So you should hit the second checker, of course. And now, I mean, I'm down 10-0. I have the better anchor, a better structure. I can make a 5 prime, so I will just cube this. How bad can it be? So there are some gammons. I'm the favorite. So I don't mind cubing this at all. Could run out, but no. I mean, that gives him too many good numbers. So if he wants to hit me, he has to give up something, probably the mid. Certainly good position for me. Yeah, that was a good shot. He can escape with one checker. Should do so. And he should just go to the 11. He's not playing a back game. Just go to the 11, yes. Good play. He was running out of time, so no way he could have destroyed his prime there. So I think I would just play for outfield control. Let him break his structure first. So that's the theme. I also could have played, what was it, 10 to 3, but didn't feel like the right idea. So now what can I do? Not much, I guess. Not a good shot, of course. Don't see anything but breaking the point. I probably would make the ace point here and duplicates like a number like 6-1, like 6-1, yeah. But I don't think I want to hit. I mean, this just looks super strong. So a lot of non-hitting plays here. So curious about all that. But this one that felt so strong. Hitting wins some more gammons, yes, but certainly also wins fewer games. So yeah. Yeah. Builders. I mean, I also don't mind slotting the point. Now, however, there isn't much, but this. Does it make sense to get hit? Don't think so. Well, that was unfortunate. Can clear the point even. 5-4, 6-3. But he will have to break or to run. Blocks double sixes. The race is not that great. I mean, it's good for me, but so my first win becomes more and more likely. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't see why I shouldn't take checkers off. You never know. Keep the 5-point board. Okay, I can still take checkers off. But then if I take these two off, probably a bit too much. Gammon is very unlikely anyway. But yeah, since his board is so weak, there's almost no chance of losing. So maybe I just should have taken off. Don't know. So looks like I make my first. What am I really struggling here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wasted time on that. Okay. So is this enough to cube at this, even at the score? I think the answer is no. Too bad, because now I almost certainly have lost my market. But what can you do? Still should be happy about it. Even happier if he takes this. For me, not for him. I think this, I mean, really? There's some gammons. Maybe over evaluating the score here, but there are some gammons. He has nothing. Well, okay. Okay, now I get it. Okay. Well, I still don't think that that was a take at the score. But it might well be. So actually, the idea of my double sixes was to play it such that there is basically no chance for him to take the cube. That didn't work out. Certainly cannot fault him for taking now. But yeah, one problem with these big leads is that you don't even have decent recubes. So I think I gotta play it simply as a holding game, that bar point holding game. I think that goalkeeper long term is more like a liability, although there were shot leaving numbers 6-5. Oh, now I regret my play, so I take it back. So again, like the failure to keep the concentration high when things are really bad. Yeah, I overlooked like numbers like 5-1, 6-5, leave a direct shot. So yeah, that was bad, probably. And certainly staying there increases my gammon losses a bit. So this, I'm down 42 pips. So I'm not going to win the race. Short echo. So I think I don't win more than 6% of games. So this must be a huge pass. So forget about it. What's that strange confirmation? Okay, so I don't really need to win a gammon here. But I roll well at least. Okay. A gammon win simply doesn't get me much closer to winning the match. So backgammon win does, but that's difficult to see here. I think that's a bit of an overplay. He's aware of the fact that he doesn't really mind losing a gammon, but I still think that's a bit too much. Maybe more builders for the bar point, which is actually really valuable against the checkers on the ace. Yeah, you should try to get an advanced anchor. I mean, the more checkers he gets back, the bigger the danger of losing a backgammon. So do I really hit that checker? But still, back game probably is not. So do I want to hit that checker? Because if he rolls a 3 and gets into some kind of back game, I wouldn't like that too much. It's 3 something. But on the other hand, if he just rolls, makes the 5 point, makes the 3 anchor, I think I play it like this. Increases the backgammon wins. No, but that it's a bit ambitious, but at this score, I think I have to be ambitious. Okay, now just running them home. Somehow. Don't need to make the bar point, just a point that I need to clear. So just try to distribute my checkers well here. Not put too many checkers on the 6 either, simply because I want to clear that point. So maybe that was a small mistake. Now I can certainly get this checker here. A little bit more flexibility. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, this is interesting. 1 is clear. 2, 3, 4. Or clearing the point. Clearing the point looks very awkward. No, that can't be it. Sorry, that just looks so horrible. So, of course, now I'm in danger of leaving a double shot. Not this time. Three and the ace. Yeah, he shouldn't stay on the 24 for too long because, as I said, he doesn't mind losing a gammon. So I certainly would have run here because it's simply about avoiding the backgammon. And yeah, now I'm not that he's in some real danger, but now he definitely should jump out. Yeah, correct. Fine. Another 2 points for me. Only 9 to go. So now, since he doesn't, I mean, he has to take almost everything. I can roll a bit. But so it's very hard for me to lose my market here since he has to take almost everything. So now if he rolls something bad, I think I probably should cube because I lose my market if I roll double fours and he dances. So I'll cube this and he certainly should take. I mean, he knows that, of course. Okay, he's got the anchor. I got the 5. So in this game, I certainly do want to win a gammon. So I will just leave, I will just make the 6 prime from the back end. Don't know if it's a good idea to hit here because that makes him just crunch. Should be patient. 1, 2. Doesn't help me much to stay back, so. Yeah, my gammon chances are not great, but not insignificant either. Like this. Really? Isn't there anything else? This looks better, so he's crunching fast. And do I leave the blot? What for? Okay, we are in a race. Wow. Who would have guessed? So I didn't see that one coming. Should have. Still in really good shape because of all his wastage but yeah, one good roll for him, and we have a new favorite in this game. Or bad rolls by me. Still not very precise with my mouths. I don't know, something like this. 4, 3. Six checkers against 7 checkers. One, two, yeah, that was forced. So that was it already. Well, got this one home, so making the deuce point creates more gammonish positions. Again, he has to take almost anything. So I'll wait a bit. So just in hopes that I can, if I have a somewhat gammonish position, strong position, that I can induce a mistake, makes life a bit more difficult for him. Maybe I should have cubed before? I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah. Making the 3-point looks actually quite strong, so I would do that in his shoes. Okay. Good shot. So, yeah, 18 pips. I win lots of games, and now actually, if I roll something like double deuces, double threes, so this is a clear cube. And now we got to something what I would call Bit of a tricky decision. I mean, only a bit because this is still an easy take, I believe. Not too many gammons and still enough wins. And also, gammon value is not one. So that means even if I win like 15% gammons here, he has a take already if he wins like whatever, 10, 12% of games. So certainly a good take. Okay, so how can I win a gammon here? So I have to leave a shot anyway. Hitting two checkers seems to be over the top. I also want to win the game. It's not all about the gammon, so I will try this variation. Anything else? I mean, I have to leave a shot, I think. So, yeah. 6-5 is not ideal. So, he's got a blot. If I play like this, deuces are duplicated, fours are duplicated, so this seems to be reasonable. I mean, 13-2 looks really horrible. So I will try it this way. And I guess I got a hit. And actually we got in quite a dynamic position. I mean, with some gammons for both sides. But now he made the anchor, I made the anchor, so that's for the gammons. Six two, not ideal again. Shall I? No, I want to make 3-point rather. I hate going to the ace. Maybe I should have some more builders. Yeah. Okay, now I get my 3-point. And yeah, ahead in the race. So I wasn't sure he played very quickly. Was he really forced to run off that anchor? Since he's not even ahead in the race, I have my doubts, to be honest. Also now, if I hit the lucky fly shot without the anchor, certainly some more gammons again. Yeah, he uses this. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to volunteer here because my board will be strong very soon. I think I'm ahead enough in the race. He's got two blots to just run. Again, if he wants to hit, most of my returns cover something. So, and then the gammon is on. So, can understand his reluctance. Probably he's still got to do it. Not sure. But yeah, 5 is still okay for me. But yeah, 2-4. Is there any bad 2-1 is not that great, but all the others are really good. Yeah. So in such a spot with the 5 anchor would be a lot easier for him to attack me. Okay, so let's go for the race. Best I can do here. Race is looking good. Okay, crossover. Certainly want to get another checker on my 4 point, so I give me maximum numbers to achieve that. 5-4. So if I win this, there are some real chances then. A bit hungry, but I'll survive. So I win this game, I will eat some cashew nuts. Hope it doesn't sound too much. Okay, preparing the cashew nut. I hope. Yeah. Now I can only do it to myself. Didn't, so as promised. So again, no reason to cube. Better come in now. Yeah, something like this. Okay. This is interesting because oftentimes a move like this is better just make the 5 point. This gives him more chances to anchor. Okay, I've seen it so often, so I will make the 5 point, although it looks a bit weird. Yeah, it looks indeed a bit weird. Yeah, this gives me good priming potential. 5-4 is duplicated. I don't know. Maybe this is better, but I've seen it, I promise. So that he would have danced. Okay. Easy hit. And he dances. Ah, I forgot to cube. Okay, this is interesting. Again, I mean, it's maybe it was a mistake not to cube before. However, yeah, trying to make life difficult for him. I mean, we're still not at Gammon Go. Yeah, probably making the 4 point. Switch and split. Don't like it too much. So what am I supposed to do? I can attack, go for the gammon, but this is an awful lot of shots. And then basically if he hits me, I mean, his position is quite strong. Should respect that. I can also play like this. Hope to attack next time. Okay, that's the play. don't need to split here. I don't know. Just feels wrong to break the bar now. Maybe again, I cannot attack properly. Just don't want to break the bar in order to attack. So this time I think it's even clearer. Yeah, I don't have a good 5. Okay. Let's move that checker too. Yeah, I don't know. How aggressive should you play? But this was just such a nice structure. So even if he anchors, he's behind a broken 5 prime. Just didn't feel like breaking that structure. And from successfully hitting loose until the closeout, it's still a long way to go. Okay, double 5s. Certainly. I want to keep some outfield presence. What does it help actually? Gives me more flexibility maybe. Okay. Tempting to run, but I think it's a mistake. I certainly want to keep my prime here. Do I do it like this? This is an invitation to run. I think I prefer it like this. Okay, so again, let's go for the race. I suppose 12 pips. Okay. Also, okay, these ones I play. This, does it really? Is that really necessary? I mean, I don't think so. So now, yes, he should run with both of them. I happily hit there. Still has decent racing equity. Of that ugly gap on my 4. One, okay, under 1, 2, 3, 4, probably. Yeah, I need some big numbers here. This, no, really difficult. Okay. Off in 3, that's the goal. Yeah, achieved. So he has to take. We want to have a gammonish position. So I'll just bring 2 checkers down. Again, I don't see much reason, maybe double sixes, but actually he's playing pretty well in these spots. Didn't make a mistake before, so I don't really expect him to make a big take pass error. So I can that arguments in favor of cubing. So I will just cube here. Or fourth and back. Yeah, now I hit, he dances. Yes. Please, it can never be a mistake, so why not? So now it's game and go, the good old game and go. So he has many builders. So I want to take tempo away. That one worked. Okay, hitting everything now. I can make the 4-point, but I think I should just... that was a good shot, unfortunately. Oh, that was a good shot too, I guess. More checker on the bar is more important here than the 4-point, I guess. Okay. Yeah, with 2 on the roof, another one to shoot at. That looks pretty convincing. Makes another point. Bad. Okay, this one has to go. Any good 3, so it's tempting to hit the other one. But then, I mean, I have so many checkers back. I also should concentrate on keeping some structure. So this is interesting because that allows me, diversifies my numbers. 3s, 4s, 6s hit another one. Maybe it's this. I don't know. Okay. Have to win the fight for the 4-point. 1, 2. So we are in blitzing mode. Is it something like this? I mean, what? Again, I have so many checkers back. I think I just need the structure. So, I mean, this looks just, it's so many checkers back. I mean, at gammon go, yes, but with 5 checkers back, I think I cannot do it. Maybe I should. Curious about it. Okay, no 4-point, so I didn't get rewarded. So yeah, I guess I have to hit now. And that was the blitz attack. Too bad. Gammon go. You really want to win the gammon here. I mean, you can still win the gammon, but yeah. Also 56 seconds on the clock. I completely forget about the clock actually, which I usually not do. So I was just like playing around too much with the checkers. So certainly want to hit something here. This is not a hit. Okay, not getting better. I don't want to play a back game. Fortunate enough that he cannot cover with a 6. So, time to roll something good here. and play fast. 4-2 is not good, but at least finally I'm able to release one checker. And can release with hitting this time. So perfect opportunity to seize the outfield control. And I certainly not gonna make the deuce point. I mean, this is about outfield control still, I think, and I should hurry up. Maybe I can make a blocking point in front of them. Nope. Still a point is a point. Okay, that's not a great shot. Okay, hitting everything, of course. Think it's a good spot to jump to the outfield with the other checker. 2-1. Don't want to be too vulnerable. Again, do I want to leave some shots right now? Nope. Also don't want to break my outfield points just yet. So, yeah, I guess we are in game and go mode, so I just have to go for it. Just have to go for it. 1, certainly 2, 3, 4. Okay, we know this problem already. Difficulties getting that last checker home. Okay, entering with a 4. Don't leave anything. Not the nicest. He's got some trouble too. Okay, here we go. Okay, does he really want to hit me? Add gammon. Safe? I don't know. Probably not. So if 6-4 hits me, then I cannot get that checker to safety. Really would like to hit now for the gammon, but still, I mean, also fine with playing a DMP. At least the motivation is back. Okay. How many gammons do I win here? Taking 2 off. Just, I don't think I win enough gammons. So just be happy with the DMP if it's not a miracle in the end. Okay, toilet break. Yeah, we both didn't expect it to go that long. Well, I guess I will do the same then. Just pause the video. Okay, ready to resume. And during the middle of the match, I mentioned that this probably won't make for the most exciting video. So now we got some excitement. Unexpectedly. So a good start for him in the end. So I really need to get missed here to have a good chance. Which didn't happen, unfortunately. So, next attempt. Nope. Okay. So now I have to hit something. So, the 5. No good 5s, basically. So, I can just hit, I guess. Really important to come in here. And I think he should hit loose. My board is so weak. My home board. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just switch, but then. Not sure, but hitting loose would be the more natural play, I would say. Which he does, so good shot by me, fighting back a bit. Certainly lift that blot. Nothing else here. And back in the game, more or less. This one is not as good as the others, so I have to put him on the bar. That's for sure. Cannot give him his entire roll, so I make a blocking point. And then this, yeah, looks like the play. So now jumping out is a big improvement. I mean, I could pick and pass hit, but I think I just want to jump out. That's nothing. So yeah, that feels correct. Now pick and pass is, yeah, why not? Yeah, he can dance, enter in a higher point. I don't see a reason not to do it actually, so let's just do it. So again, that blood is not in danger. So do I want to have some more control? Oh, 20 seconds. That's usually I play with a sound. So okay, so let's just try to get this home somehow. 5 covers, 3. Yeah, why not? Okay, get this home, undo. Okay. And now I gotta leave a shot, I suppose. Where do I leave the shot? 6-3. That okay. It's me. I dance. So 17 seconds. Coming in was important. Okay. Guess I'll just slot here. Okay. That was a bad turn of events. So that would be, of course, not tragic because tragedies are other things from real life. But yeah, it feels like bad to have fought all the way just in the end to become a favorite and then lose it. But it's not over yet, of course. An 8 would help. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, still ready. 3-1. Can win this. I can win this with an ace. Nope. That was not it. And I can win this with a 4. Yeah. That was not it either. Yeah. And I probably cannot win this anymore. Yeah, so it made for an exciting match, not with the desired outcome, but what can you do? Time problems. So yeah, that's a disadvantage when you don't have the sound and no warnings all of a sudden. Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed the match. And we will get to the analysis. So he outplayed me even, so that's great for him. And yeah, I'm not too happy with my performance, of course, but we'll see what XG has to say just in a moment. So very long match. Got exciting in the end. Unfortunately, not with the best outcome. What can you do? He played well. I'm not too happy with my play, as you can imagine. On the other hand, there were also some games where I really didn't know this containment game and all that stuff. So whatever. You cannot always play at your best. Now, since I'm already pretty tired, I will just browse through my mistakes, and maybe if I see an interesting cube action, I will talk about that too. So blunders, that is, or mistakes bigger than 40. So okay, there was a cube action before. Yeah, that cube. That's what I said. That's a cube. Yes, his winning chances are already good, but even if he escapes with his back checker, I probably still have a take. So there are simply not enough market losers. So basically, no market losers. Here, that was my first mistake. So my reasoning for running out was that I would have to do it next time or crunch. So, but yeah, I give my opponent some good numbers, of course, and yeah, I'm not too upset about that mistake anyway. But yeah, sometimes it's correct, sometimes it's not. Also felt I might have a bit of a racing chance here too, but okay, so be it. Next one. Yeah, these were these fancy plays of, in poker they call it FPS, fancy play syndrome. Normally it's standard just to hit and send more checkers back that he has to bring around. and that I should have done. I mean, his chances are that his position will crumble anyway, and just with more back checkers, so that should win more games and more gammon. So that was kind of dumb, not kind of, but and same mistake again. I was just like, yeah, just should have hit and play the normal way. Okay, what can you do? Here, yeah, with 4 checkers against my structure. And I'm also not afraid if he hits something, it's very difficult for him to blitz me, so I don't need the anchor actually. Well, well. So yeah, this was all in all quite complicated. I was thinking of slotting, playing this, but then for some reason I didn't do it. Yeah, I felt probably the 12 point wasn't that important. And yeah, but slotting is nice, certainly not too dangerous if I get hit. And some hitters after slotting, that's the final position. So, I mean, I don't mind getting hit when he rolls an ace 3 or something. Then he would have to break immediately. Okay, got that. Don't want to spend too much time. Yeah, some more containment. I mean, covering the outfield stuff. Again, I should have slotted. This one is really more difficult to see because he still has the 5 point board, but that seems to be simply more contact. And for the same reason that a number like ace 3 is not even a good hitter after slotting. But yeah, I don't fault myself for having contemplated that move. Certainly, most players would have made my play, I bet. Same here. I thought be active, hit something. But there is a stronger quiet play available. Basically, strengthen your board. At some point, he will have to break the anchor, and you certainly win more gammons this way. He doesn't really want to hit with the deuce anyway and break his anchor, so yeah. Understood. This one was, I don't know why I didn't slot here. Was I afraid of having a blot in my home board? But yeah, I want to have a 5 point board, so I should have played simple, so that's a weird mistake. Why did I do that? I have no idea, so that makes it awfully difficult to make the 4 point. And I really want to have it, so yeah, bad play. And I can't give you a good reason, unfortunately. Yeah, this one I had a feeling, yeah, I do it over and over again, these mistakes. I mean, he has the blitzing position. I should go for the priming structure. I felt like this was like in between. The 5 point that he has is actually indicative of a priming structure, but with the 5 checkers on the sixth. Yeah, just go for the prime. That's where I have the better game. So that was another thing I should have known probably. Okay, yeah, this is the containment game. This is really tough to play. So yeah, I overlooked this now that I see it. The 8 point has so much blocking value, and I was thinking of getting my checkers into play from the 6 point, but that's the way to do it. So I hope over the real board with more time, better concentration, I would find this. But yeah, that's certainly, I wouldn't say obvious, but more natural. The 8 point, I mean, I think I said it in the video. My plan is to get the prime from the 9 till the 4 point. And this way, I mean, it's so much easier to make the full prime. When I play here, it's much like this. It's much harder to make the 8 and the 7, I guess. Although I'm not sure. And certainly the problem here is also he hits me and escapes at the same time. If he hits me here, he is still behind more structure. Okay, so this one, okay, let's look at the correct move. Again, I should have kept the prime. I mean, this is a nice play. maybe with more time or more motivation, I hope I can find these plays one day. First of all, it gives him bad uses. That's nice. So he'll leave a shot with them. And it's much better for containing that back checker. I mean, this looks superficially strong, but as you can see, the 3 point and the 9 point cannot form part of the same prime. So it's much worse for priming purposes. And sorry, and it doesn't give him any bad numbers. So yeah, clearly, I mean, I formulated the plan, making the prime from the 9 to the 4, and then I just didn't stick to it. Probably it's just more natural when you can make an inside point and a strong 4 point board, but then you do it. But here, the main problem here is that my checkers on the 9 point don't serve a purpose anymore, basically. Cool play. I don't know how many would find that. Then the take, yeah, of course, I know it's a pass for money. At the normal score, too many gammons, of course, but I thought with a low take point, yeah. So I just cannot. I thought I win like maybe 30, 30-ish, and that would have been enough for a take, I suppose, but 27 is not. So very unusual situation, and you have to make your decision in a short amount of time. And yeah, so I took, it was wrong. Some other blunders, no. So that was game that cost me most equity, I guess. Okay, next game. Okay, that's a minor thing. So I should have played 13-4. Keep some more contact, maybe send another checker back. So yeah, this one puts less pressure on him, certainly. And fewer builders for the 3 point, but yeah, not a big deal still. And okay, this one, I mean, the other one was just sloppy play, I would say. This one I really overlooked. Did I see that I could keep the 5 point board simply? Or I was just like take off checkers? No, I just open points. So this is, yeah, the same 2 checkers off with a 5 point board. Of course, better. I didn't see it, sorry. Was I already in the low motivation phase of this match? Maybe. Next one, quickly, yeah, my double sixes. I thought no matter if I play them like this, there's hardly any number after which you can take. So I was surprised about his take. Of course, big mistake by him. Yeah, here I should have gone for more contact. The 22 is my rearmost checker, so I should have just kept it. Again, sloppy play, maybe also a bit frustrated. Don't know about the course of the game. Certainly, I had some reason to be a little bit frustrated, I guess. But yeah, sloppy play. And this one I saw immediately. So here I was really in a state of mind where I just yeah, wasn't too focused, didn't care too much, not motivated enough, because that one I saw immediately. I saw the bad numbers. So this is actually easy to get right, to keep that checker there. So yeah, bad play. Yeah, guess it's only human, but at least when it's like format where PR counts, I hope I don't do these mistakes. At least then I would think hard about any move. So that's the good thing when you're playing BMAP or some event where PR is counting. So then you still try to remain focused and sharp no matter how bad the situation. And here just didn't manage to do that, even though I really want to play well, always. Just couldn't do it. The Crawford game was uneventful. Yeah, not next game post Crawford. No more bigger mistakes either. Okay. Okay, here we got a blunder. So this is game 10. Yeah. Don't fault myself for that one too much. I found that one was just too ugly. And I thought since this increases my gammon wins, I saw that because these hits come also with the downside that I can hit back something and win a gammon. So I thought this increases a bit my gammon wins, and I wasn't sure about my single wins. So yeah, it just looked better. Not such a big deal, but I I hardly win more gammons and I win fewer games. So that was a mistake. Okay, getting closer. Next one. So next game. Yeah. Okay, this one is just, yeah, it's 6-4, protect against fours. I mean, yeah, this I also don't understand. I don't know why I did this. Another sloppy play shouldn't happen, but it did. 3-1 leaves the 4 gap. So yeah, for no good reason. So that was just simply a bad play. Also cannot say. Maybe I should have started with my cashews earlier. Yeah, and next game where we are at Game and Go. Yeah, hitting 2 checkers. It felt like with so many checkers back still behind structure, I need my 4 point, and if I get hit back there, I mean here, I mean the idea was so I can fall back. If you rolled an ace, let's say, I still can fall back to a priming plan, so that was my play, and still win many gammons. So yeah, unfortunate. Most of the time, I know XG just blasts away and hits everything, especially at Gammon Go. And yeah, I should have just uh, done that despite not being super happy with the play because I saw it so often already. So that's probably the reason. So just do it because it seems to be correct more often than not. Okay, this one again, we are at this time at least I found a play that wins more games, and that is my play, covering the outfield. And I didn't think this wins many more gammons because I felt he has so much time to enter. And I'm back. I thought the bar point would have some value. I mean, yeah, it wins more gammons. I should have acknowledged that, but I didn't think the difference would be that big. Yeah, excusable mistake, I would say about this one. I'm not too disappointed. The GMP, nothing really terrible, I think. So, yeah. Well, what can I say? Not the greatest match, of course. Some mistakes even though they were big, I can easily explain, and moves that were difficult to find, but also others that were just, I mean, either sloppy or just not putting in enough effort, and maybe too tired. So mistakes that, yeah, I really don't want to make, to put it that way. But I mean, okay, it was a 3.3, which is still not a disaster, of course, but it could have been below 3 with a little bit more effort for sure. But it is what it is. I hoped you like the video anyway, and so please press the like button if you did. And yeah, only one life left, unfortunately, so probably won't defend the title unless I win like 15 in a row, 16 or something. But I hope I can hang around for a bit more just to provide you with some more content. Otherwise, I will think of something else. Okay, so then take care. Bye bye.